What? No, tell them. No. I don't want to do any comedy festivals. No, make sure they know. Make sure they know me and John Reep do not want to be invited to a comedy festival. It's too much of a thing. We don't care. Hey everybody, it's John Heffron, part of the Heffron Reep podcast. I got hair right here. If you can see it, it's gonna bug me. I got a little gray hairs coming here, and see this part right here? Hair has decided not to grow in this circle right here. That used to be hair. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to the Heffron Reep podcast, the number one podcast in the podcast ranking association. I think we just made double platinum gold for podcasts hosted by guys named John, both being over 50. We just got an achievement award for that. Matter of fact, I don't know. I feel bad if I just kept talking without bringing in the Reep part of the Heffron and Reep podcast. You've seen him on everything. You know, I believe he. Where did John Reep work? Hold on. I'm gonna go to the comments. As much as I know John, I think I'm a shitty listener. Where did John Reep work when he was a teenager? I know he had like a Camaro, and I know he had a mullet. I don't think John Reep worked at a grocery store or a pizza place, or did John Reep, did he do something with cars where he put car tires on? Is that a thing? Let's ask him. Please welcome to the show, Mr. John Reep.
Just say no to all festivals. Yes, I can't. I will not do a festival. I hate doing it. Hey, whoa. Hey, yeah. I'll call you back.
Yeah. Oh my God, you got the same phone call, right? Yeah. Same guy called you right before this show?
Festivals. We can't get enough of the Heffron and Reep show at the festivals. We had to turn down Coachella. We had to turn down the Nashville Comedy Fest, which is happening right now. And,
which is good that we weren't asked to go to the Nashville Comedy Festival. Here's why. One, we're too good of friends with Dorfman and the guy who owns Zanies and most of the comedy, right? We're just too good of friends with him. We've known him for 30 years. So that's why I'm excited that we weren't invited.
How does that work, though? Are you being serious? Are you being serious? Or are you being a little bit sarcastic? Because there is a serious side to like just going, I get it. We're not lighting the world on fire with our podcast. So we'll just show up once a year on our own. I don't know if you're actually trying to be a good friend with someone that doesn't want to hurt your feelings, or if you're like, what the hell? Why aren't you?
No, I was trying to make the case of all the reasons where people will go, well, that's why they should be at the festival. And then going the opposite.
Okay.
Saying, well, we shouldn't be there. Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah. Well, I actually sent an email to my manager and my agent because I didn't even know what was going on past weekend. I had no idea. Yeah. No one told me about it. Yeah. No one even sent me an email like, are you wanting to do this? Or do you want to pop in? Do you want to go hang out? I didn't get anything. And I just start following I follow comedians and I see them out. They're all there having a good time. And I'm like, so I sent a message to my manager and my agent going like, just FYI, whoever's in charge of this festival, please let them know that my feelings are hurt, that I wasn't excited.
We did. Well, the Nashville Comedy Festival was the
with Brad Paisley,
but before that was the swinger guy. What's his name?
Oh, Vince Vaughn. Yeah,
was the thing.
Yeah.
So, and then I think Brad Paisley bought the comedy festival. We did. And then we were there for that when we shot that special, which they used the weirdest show. Like that was weird. Dude, side
Wait,
note.
So who's in charge of it now? Do you know? I really don't know.
Don't know who bought it, but I don't I don't know. I'm trying not to be the older bitter guy, as I kind of look like it with my scruff, but you know.
Yeah. By the way, you said two guys over 50. I am exactly 50, so I have to correct you there.
Oh yeah, you're not over. That's yeah. Stay that way. Yeah, I am over 50. I saw that there was a comedy festival in New York that was called literally the over 50
that would have been nice.
Comedy festival. You know, of just people from the 80s that you probably started doing comedy because or whatever. It seemed like fun. And then I saw the same tweet of 20. No, it was like 30 some people you don't want to miss at the Netflix is a joke comedy festival. 33 people. So then I clicked on it and I was like, I don't know. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I just all seemed like people who would after your show would go, can I sell merch after the show? Like, yeah, go ahead. You're just a feature, but that's okay. I don't know. We got to create our own festival, dude. We should.
Well, like, I'm not opposed to that. Why don't we start we could
do a pop-up.
Let's do a podcast festival. Let's do the World Podcasting Federation Festival. Like, let's use the thing that we already have. And we could do it here in Hickory. Yeah. I mean, I know people who work at the convention center. I'm okay, real quick. If you're just joining us and you were at my show in Tulsa, this is one of the podcasts I was telling you about. I got two of them. Heffron Reep. That's John Heffron. I'm John Reep.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah. John was talking about Tulsa and how awesome you guys were. Hi.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's him. That's the guy.
Oh my God. Hi. Is this you were talking about Tulsa?
Yes.
That's them? Hi.
That's them.
Oh my God. Like all the time. He's like, Tulsa people are awesome. That's hi.
And also I'll be in Syracuse this weekend. Now you go real quick.
Peace to everybody who saw me in Columbus. It was great shows. I got something to show you that I got in Columbus. Where am I next week, John? I'm going to Phoenix at CB Live. I'll be in Phoenix this weekend. I think it's 95 degrees outside right now. It's about 35 degrees. I just put a seed down and it's going to freeze and die. And then after that, huge Michigan tour. I'm in Grand Rapids. I'm in Ann Arbor. There's 3 E's in Colorado. New place, never been. I'm excited about a new Side Splitters date in Tampa happening in December.
Wow.
So I don't have to deal with Ebor. I'm excited about that. We're excited about the future. But when I was in Columbus, dude, I have friends and I smelled this. I know that seems weird, but you know me being the wood smith that I am, the wood cutter.
I love the smell of wood, dude.
So, anybody can go to thebestcuttingboards.com. You'll see what I'm talking about. But my friends made us this. So he's also does wood cutting and they're bourbon barrels. And this is an actual bourbon. So this is burnt. You know how they burn barrels? And when you smell it, dude, it smells like burnt bourbon.
That is amazing.
So he made us this. And I said, we could probably, fix this. But I go, can I sell these coasters that are also bottle openers on our website? So we can make this happen, dude.
Hang on, get it close.
You would crush it, by the way, John. So I did a joke about my cutting boards in Columbus. I got just a couple random jokes about, I don't want to drinking box wine and start an Etsy page. Okay. Yeah. I sold like 5 cutting boards after that show from people online who bought them. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
When I got these, and then I also they asked me what my favorite, where'd you go, bourbon. John? Yeah. They asked me what my favorite bourbon was, and they put that on there for me.
Yeah.
Same thing.
What a great idea to have a bottle opener on the back.
Dude, I thought of you immediately with this, where you would crush this, dude. Like these are small. You could put, it's a little bit of weight. Right. But
traveling shows, the only thing.
$25, $25 all day, dude. Well, we should put these on our website. I think I'm going to buy like 50 from the guy and have him send us this. I know our Reep. We'll maybe send them without our heads.
That's what I'm trying to get you to get the thing closer to the camera. I want to see how good our faces
It's just because how you etch it, so you kind of have to think,
I would just get rid of the face and do the logo, but that's really cool, dude.
And
I didn't know it was that thick. That thing is thick. Now, when you open the bottle, does the cap just fall inside?
Dude, no. whatever this price was, if you just had this by your desk and you're just doing Zoom calls and you just every once in a while took a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
but
Danny-
I thought Country-ish or you, when they showed me this,
Yeah.
and they're fans of the podcast, and I was like, oh man, I gotta tell Reep about those.
It looks cool as hell. I want
dude,
one.
you would love them. Your Country-ish logo would actually look so.
Yeah, everything in this studio, by the way, is wood. Okay, I've got wood tumbler. Okay,
Yeah,
I've got my phone wood. This
okay, so your phone without, so you know how that has compass, I think, on the back right there. Yeah. Okay, so I looked, I texted him. I'm just keeping everybody's names cool just because I go, how'd you put this on? And then he texted me what etcher or laser engraver thing he uses. $6,000 at the end of is what this thing was. But it goes on steel, leather, wood, pretty much anything. What are those? Not macaroons, those little cookies they're little cookies with a little bit of frosting in the middle, and they come in a bunch of different colors. Not macaroons. They're really expensive. You see them at stores, and they're crazy colors.
Yeah. Do the Girl Scouts make them too, or is
no? This is where we got to look at.
Yeah, go to the comment section.
Not macaroons. Just those. They're super high end. They're really expensive. They're like $5 or $6 a cookie.
Sounds great. I'm not sure what it is, but
no one's telling me.
Chris is saying macaroons. Danny Jackson says he could. Danny Jackson
macaroons.
Thinks he could make one of those wooden things and make it a little thinner. But other than that, I know what you're going.
They're not. Anyway, they're not macaroons, but you can print on the top of these cookies. So this print, the long story short, the engraver is so light that you can hit like this top of this cookie, this breading, and it puts the logo, but without wrecking the cookie. Even though they're not macaroons, they're
something else. And he bought one.
Come on, people, think it's a bunch of colors. Each one is like $4, and it's usually like $30 for 6 of them. There's kiosks at the mall. Usually, most malls I know are dead, or it's just me because I watch dead malls.
Are you saying that the cookie, is it a chocolate chip cookie? Is it what kind of cookie? What's the flavor of this cookie?
It changes every one. Like, so it's almost like a Jelly Belly in the sense of no clue.
Yeah.
It's not macaroon.
Listen, y'all start thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Type it in there.
I got to let it go. But anyway, I looked at it, and dude, I started just thinking of, I'm going to spend $6,000 and I'm going to get an engraver. Yeah. And then I can just print stuff on the back of people's phones. I think this habit started with me when I was on spring break in 1986. And there was a guy doing the spray. Remember those shirts that would use the
airspray. The
airspray, the paint.
Yeah.
So everything was bubbly that said, what is it? French macaroons. No, they're not macaroons. I don't believe they're macaroons. But those airbrush t-shirts. Airbrush.
That's what.
So a guy had an airbrush, and I remember just being, 16 years old, and I was like, if that guy sells like 100,000 shirts a year, he's making $1 million something. And I started just doing that math. Yeah. Which even to this day as an adult, I still do that math.
Right.
So, so I might get us a laser thing, dude, and we'll just start putting like our initials and our names on everything.
Is it buttercream frosted cookies?
No.
You were asking in the very beginning, what does John Reep do? What job did I have? You were asking that question. You said, I don't even know what John.
No, but I do know the second you tell me that's again why it wasn't a grocery store, because I feel we would have talked more about that. I'm thinking tire. You worked at a like a mechanic tire place. I
did. I worked at a Goodyear changing tires for 2 summers. That's one.
Yeah.
Also, many jobs. We'll just real quick. Chick-fil-A in the mall. Worked at a Chick-fil-A in the mall in the food court. It was great. Worked at Papa John's in college. I worked at a Papa John's for a minute. I mean, I've had many jobs, John, but the two that are kind of funny is a golf course. I mowed grass as a kid. Chick-fil-A, Goodyear, changing tires. Those are the best ones. Okay.
Yeah, I remember the changing tire ones. So I know. Anywho,
are we having a guest? And let's talk about real quick. Last week's episode was amazing because we had Jeremy London on here talking about his pepper jelly and what was we used a promo code. We're doing a segment on this show. Maybe we should just change the code to Heffron Reep promo codes.
Yeah,
because I feel like we're going to be doing this for a minute, right?
Yeah, because the premise for those listening, and then also under this podcast, if you're watching this for the first time, leave links for the people we're talking about, is because when I started the cutting board, my little side hustle, I thought, you know what? I'm always plugging stuff. I'm always plugging my dates, me. So I asked everybody on my fan page, what do you do? Like, plug what you do. I'm kind of an asshole because I'm always plugging me. What things do you do? And 300-400 responses of people who have things going on. And, you know, some of them, you know, I'm a realtor and, you know, that type of stuff, which is great. But there were so many stuff where I'm like, how do you make money from that? Like, how did that become a thing? So then you don't even know. Me and Reep, we have huge production meetings where me and him, we talk, and then we have focus groups, and there's like 200 people all dressed nice in suits, and they have legal pads. And when we talk, they go like that, and then they hold up charts and they go, run with that topic, run with that. So we decided on this podcast, we want to highlight the people who take the time to listen to our show, or fans, or just people that I guess over the Twitterverse or internet that we've come to know. We want to plug your stuff. So I went back to that posting that I had, and I just picked kind of a random person. I didn't even grab her website because it's on Etsy. So I didn't know where to find it. I have her name. She'll be on in 10 minutes, but here's what she makes. And she made a promo code for us. So if you're into something cool, if you're into a unique gift so you can crush it when Christmas comes, or everybody gets a, you know, here's your Amazon massage. Like, everybody, it's right. Nobody, not one person in your family has one of these.
Boom.
You got to be a little more creative nowadays. It's a big world. So this person.
So real quick, not only that, John, but also think of it this way. You're getting something.
Urine sample. I'm drinking.
He's drinking you're doing something that's unique. Like, you're going to get a gift that's not at every Walmart or Target, you know, and you're helping people who are doing side hustles, stimulating the economy, and you're helping us because it's our promo code. Boom. It's a win-win-win.
So unless you're anti-American, keep buying stuff from shipping containers.
Yeah.
Right? That's the type of person you are.
Sure.
No, that's just being crazy right wing to get you to. So Charleen, who's on, and I'm probably gonna mess up a lot of stuff. What she makes, because she goes, I make handbags out of plastic grocery store bags. Right. So I gotta be honest, Charleen, and I'll tell her this when she's on. I immediately read that. I'm like, man, what dumb thing. Like, immediately, right? I was like, this is
right.
And then somebody else commented.
Yeah.
Yes.
May I? I'm sorry. There was a guy. Here's what my brain went when I first heard this. There was a comedian at the Comedy Store. Named Robert William Aprivy. You ever heard of this dude?
No.
Do you remember the Ding Dong Show at the Comedy Store?
No.
Don Barris would do a thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, so super late night, just random.
Crazy people that thought they were funny. He would just say, well, here's your shot. And he basically would exploited them and made fun of them. And it's kind of funny. It's like a Howard Stern show.
Right.
You know, a cast of like weirdos. Anyway, one of them was Robert William Aprivy. And he collected grocery bags, plastic grocery bags. And he used them because he's a homeless guy. He used them as insulation. So you would see this guy walk around with grocery bags stuffed in his shirt, He would put one on his head when it would rain. I mean, he used them for everything. So my brain goes, this is probably someone like Robert William Appleby, who had an obsession with bags and thought like, and I kind of do too. I keep them. I don't wear them, but I keep them in case. But
Right.
I'm so interested to see what she's done with this.
So I went to her site to look just for, because I started scrolling through and, there's people on there who have, math escape games, for kids and just all these. And we'll get to a bunch of stuff where you go, is that even a thing? How do you even make that? So then I just happened to click on her site and went to her Etsy page in the handbags. And I wish I had a picture to even show you now. I guess we'll see how these people sell what they do is also a fun little thing.
Yeah.
We're not doing all the selling. If it sucks and you can't, the pitch isn't good. Now we're like Shark Tank. But the bags look badass, dude. He looks, I'm going to ask her if she does fanny packs. I would wear a plastic bag fanny pack. That would be kind of really cool. But the bags look cool. So I reached out to her.
Kind of fun if you bought one and she sends it to you inside a regular plastic bag.
Yeah. So then I asked her, I go, would you do the show? And I only sent her a link. I didn't even explain stuff. So I didn't tell her, make sure you have a camera, right. I just sent her a link. We should maybe get a email form to explain. And I just asked her if she could put a coupon code for this. And she watched last week's show with Jeremy. And so she gets it. By the way, good. Jeremy London, like he thanks us so much. Like people are all over that pepper jack. Like I have to order some. I know you did.
I ordered. I don't have it yet, but I ordered it immediately. And Shane Flint got his pepper jelly already. How was it, Shane? Also, leave in the comments section.
If I could send a shout out to Shane so I don't have to email the guy, your cutting board's going out this week. Shane bought a cutting board. He used my promo code for the cutting boards.
Oh, wow.
And then my partner, Andy, who does the cutting boards with, he's like, dude, we're taking a bath for every cutting we sell because we don't sell them enough. I'm like, yeah, I accidentally gave 10% out during the show. It's what's going to happen. So, so Shane, you got a deal, dude.
That's right. And by the way, I don't have a cutting board. I haven't ordered one. And that's on me. But I did order something that you might be interested in, John.
Okay.
From our very own website. I got this in the mail.
Oh,
look at this.
Look at that thing.
You can make our faces out a little better on this, better than the coaster. But look. Now, I ordered this off of heffronreep.com, and I ordered this is a soft tee, by the way. This is
that Anvil? What is it? I'm guessing. I'm a t-shirt guy.
Next level.
Next gen. Next gen. Do you mean
no? It says next level.
Yeah, I have so many of their shirts.
Yeah, this is I ordered a large, but their larges, I think they're run a little small.
Yeah.
So it feels like a medium to me. So I'm going to order another one, an extra large.
Can I see the logo on that? How is the logo proportional to the shirt?
What?
How's the logo proportional to the shirt? Let me look. Oh, that seems like that's good.
It could. It's good. I think it could be a little bigger, but
okay.
It's okay. I could tell Tim to see if he can make it bigger.
Just cover more of the chest. It's kind of Iron Man-y right now. Like right.
Yeah, but it's that's what I thought when I looked at it. I thought like this is a cheap iron-on, but it's not. It stands out. It pops.
Nice.
Yeah. So get your hey Alan, let's put the website up, heffronreep.com, and we can show people what we're talking about. Heffronreep.com. Then you click on store. I think it is shop or something like that. I don't know if there you go. Heffronreep.com. And then you click on the store or shop or whatever.
Okay, I'm looking at the comments real quick. Chris told me to slow down, dude. Was I talking fast? I get in kind of like host mode, and I talk fast. Maybe
I don't know what he means by slow down.
I don't know, but
you know what? Maybe he means like in our ambition, like we have too many projects going on, and not.
No, I think she meant because I was talking fast. But you know what, everybody? No offense, nobody came up with the name of the cookie that I was talking. So you know.
So get back
So-
on that.
so,
Speed up your cookie looking skills. But yeah, heffronreep.com, click store. You can see we got tumblers, glasses, t-shirts, coffee mugs. I also have a coffee mug. I forgot to tell you that. See that?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to the store. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That
That's
logo,
the store.
dude. I remember when we were trying to do that logo. Where's my phone? I'm going to show you something. Hold on, I
you
got to
click on store and then you just scroll down and boom, there it is. Tumblers, glasses, t-shirts, coffee mugs. There's women's tees as well. There's hoodies there, tank tops, you name it. It's there. I wonder how we can get your coasters on there.
I don't know on there. We'll just maybe have to put them on the
a separate link, maybe.
Our website where I'm doing the cutting boards, and then that'll be a thing.
Yeah.
So
let me say hey to Eric and Chris and Shane and Astronaut Viacom, and we see your comments. Get ready to hey June and Bob and Charleen and Danny, all of you, Isaac. Oh, happy birthday to Evan McCraw and Johnny McKeeve. There you go. Just giving you some random shout outs.
Yeah. Bestcuttingboards.com. So speaking of logos, dude, you want to see something?
Yes.
I don't know what these diva lights.
Oh, wow. That's old. Where did you get that from? Last podcasting cartoon logo.
That's on our that was on my phone, dude. That's our very first logo. Look at this. That's our first podcast and our first logo.
We were just babies riding around on dirt bikes.
We did with Red Band, and we're part of the Death Squad.
Oh, that's how long ago that was. Yeah. Right. What do you think would have happened had we stayed that course and just never changed anything, but just kept doing that? I wonder.
Okay,
would we have been taken along for the ride?
Who's on the Death Squad that was with Kreischer, Saruga,
Segura?
Segura, I'm sorry, Saruga. That's a girl I went to high school with. Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Rogan. Yeah, I don't know.
See, at the time, I looked at doing a podcast as a job, and it kind of is. It's a chore.
Yeah.
But I didn't like doing it. Not because of you. I just was like, it's like a thing I got to go do and blah, blah, blah.
But if you go back
I live here, it's easy.
But if you go back to when we started that,
yeah,
right. If we could have jumped back in the time machine and told both of us, yeah, it's going to be annoying. You're going to be tired some days and you're not going to want to do it. Just don't
stop.
Just keep doing it.
Even if you're going to have some shitty ones, just keep going.
We had some some of our last podcasting stuff. We had
Jonathan Lipnicki, the kid from
Jonathan Lipnicki was on. We had and then I'm gonna sound like Howard Stern did voices. Her name's right in my head.
Oh, Rachel Butera.
Rachel Butera. Remember how fun those shows with her?
Rachel Butera is amazing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta like dust offs. We got to get her back. She was really fun with us.
How do we get? Yes, I agree. And I
haven't talked to her since we were at your condo and we did the podcast. Well, she was so good with voices and so fun.
Private,
but anyway,
check your private chat, bro.
All right. Let's do it. We were talking earlier about our new segment called Bromo Code. I don't know if that's the name though. I don't,
because it sounds homo-y, right? And I have nothing against homosexuals. I don't care, but it's got
we're not bros. We don't have that.
Yeah, we're not bros either.
We're not bros, bro. You know what I mean?
Promo bros? Nah, still bro.
Promo. We got to figure that out.
We'll workshop.
But so Jeremy London will be our first one. So I don't want to say this next person is our first guest, but kind of because we don't know her.
We don't know what we're getting into.
We have no idea. We didn't talk to her. There's no pre-show prep. We don't know. Right. She could plug a website and then that links you to some crazy QAnon, right? Like we don't know.
we don't
know. We're just gonna go with the trust, the trust method, right?
Yep.
So let's bring. I don't even know how to bring it out. How do we do? The next person, boy, you want to be like the fourth person that does this segment because we're gonna have everything dialed down. But we're just gonna bring up the next guest who has I think an awesome looking product that she's offering, and I'm curious to see how she created it. I want to know about sales. I want to know some back end stuff. I want to know what the promo code is. If you're looking for a gift for anybody, you're gonna want to watch right now. So let's hit that button. Welcome everybody to the show. Hi. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Let's welcome to the show, everybody. Charleen, put your hands together for Charleen.
Hi.
Am I saying your last name correct, Charleen? How do you say your last name?
Pobliski.
Okay, we'll call you Charleen.
That's totally fine. Okay. A lot of people put an N in it, which is fine too. I'm used to it.
Polunskizi. So I did not do any show prep for you, which now that I'm thinking that would make this segment better if I literally knew your Etsy page and we could pull it up.
Yeah.
So Alan, I'm gonna ask you, we're gonna call an audible right now. If so, okay. How do we even do this, John? I haven't interviewed somebody who's just not a comic where you can just start talking.
So, I mean, you can just start talking to me. I'm fine with it.
Okay, perfect, Charlie.
I'm
so
okay with being the first person. I was watching before I came on, so I'm fine being the first.
Perfect. So you have a product that you sell on Etsy.
I do.
Correct?
Yes.
And explain to me what the product is as we somehow figure out a way to find it and then show it.
If my siblings are listening, and they probably are, they can just send you a message and tell you how to get there.
Okay. So what is it?
So I crochet plastic bags into other bags. I do have some sitting right here.
Okay, yeah, show those.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow.
So this one technically is all made out of Kroger bags, and then I also sometimes put like pockets on the front of them. And
can you show that again?
Yeah, I can show you.
Very show and tell.
Yeah, my lovely little show and tell. So I started crocheting when I was.
Can you hold that back? Can you hold that up longer, please?
Sure.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's all for the Shane Flint guy. He buys everything that he sees on here, so he's already putting in.
So these are all just like random bags. I sort them all and kind of make some of them just from one store or one color or whatever. And then some of them I just do all sorts of random bags from different stores. I've been crocheting since I was a kid, and I ran across this just random pattern in a pattern book, and I thought everybody's got a bag of bags just sitting in a corner of their house somewhere. I was like, I'm going to make myself a bag out of grocery bags. And a couple friends of mine were like, that's really cool. Do you need some more bags? Because I would really like to get rid of some. And I really just started making them because I didn't want people to throw them away. So I just kept collecting them. And then I just started selling them because I kept making them and didn't have anything to do with them anymore.
Right. John,
I have a question.
Sure.
That's awesome. I also collect bags randomly. I don't know why I can't throw them away.
Use them for insulation.
Well, I do. I put them in my not for my body. Like, did you hear that part?
I did.
Yeah. So it works. Apparently, it's a very good insulator because this guy was all about it. But I use them when I'm packing, when I travel. I put a bunch of crap in there and wrap them up. But what does it sound like? That bag?
Charlene, show the bag again. So because Charlene, here's maybe the time feels longer than than what you're doing, but here's kind of what you're doing. You're showing it like this. You're like, so anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And
so,
then like
no
that.
sound to it, really.
Okay.
It just, I mean, I can't make sound with it. When I'm actually crocheting it, it has a sound. So this is a ball of plastic bags.
Okay, so how do you get that ball? Right? Can you go to a yarn shop and get a ball of plastic? How do you get that ball of plastic bags?
I actually collect bags from people that I know, and then I have to flatten them out and cut them into strips, and then I make them into balls of yarn. So it's pretty time consuming. But
have you ever, so I have so many questions now. Yeah. Now that you know.
Yeah, do you have to cut the bags to make the string, or do you just
show her as a?
This is a strip of plastic.
Okay.
I tie them together and just keep tying them together until they form a ball, and then I just crochet them. So now they're tied together.
Holy crud. So yeah, I just said holy crud. So for you, how long does it take you to make that one ball of the plastic bags?
I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so. It takes, because I do it kind of in shifts. Like I'll cut all of my bags up, and then I'll start making them into balls, and then I'll start making them into bags, and it's not all in one time. Like I don't really know how long it takes me to make one start to finish, because if I feel like crocheting today, then I'll do that. If I have 20 minutes to kill watching a TV show, I'll put together a ball of yarn or plastic yarn or whatever. It's just.
Now when you when you have these plastic bags that you want to do that, do you ever think about just being, because I'm going to think about this now, and so will John every time we're at a grocery store. Okay, the cashiers, nobody's paying attention anymore.
Right.
Half the time that you have to bag your own stuff, at least, right? Nobody even works at a grocery store. The plastic bags come in these, like I would now think about stealing an entire big thing of plastic. Yeah. So do you is it more of a kill where you have to get reusable ones, and that's how you do it, and that's the proper way to do that? Or if me and John now, every time we go to a grocery store, we steal.
I actually prefer to just get them from people I know, because
so we're gonna recycle them.
So the reason that I started was because everybody's got them and they don't know what to do with them, and they kind of want to get rid of them, but they don't want to throw them away. And for the most part, I really try to use reusable grocery bags when I'm at the grocery store, so I don't collect more from my own shopping. But I've had people give me garbage bags full of grocery bags. I've put up thousands of grocery bags to make these things, and mostly just to make them into something reusable that people would normally just throw away.
I'm just fascinated. I don't understand why we as a society cannot throw away grocery bags. It's not just you, it's me, it's lots of people out there who just hang on to them. You know, some people use them for all kinds of stuff. Maybe that's what it is. It's so reusable. You just can't, and you don't want to, it's like you're littering if you just throw it away.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it. But what a great thing. I was asking about the sound because, one bag by itself can make a lot of noise. So I was wondering if you're using it, you're walking around, is it a noisy bag? That's kind of why I was asking.
Not at all. Not at all. Actually, because they're crocheted so tightly, it doesn't sound like plastic anymore.
Right.
It just sounds like a normal bag would, or fabric or whatever. It's a little bit, it's not really even scratchy, but they make really great beach bags because the sand just falls through them.
Yeah.
Or
wait a minute.
Beach bag. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Here we
go.
A
friend of mine takes them to the farmer's market and puts her produce in it, because when it's dirty produce or whatever, she can just rinse the bag out and
Yeah, right.
I'm sending Alan a thing. If we could see your Etsy page just as we're talking about this, because I think it's such a visual thing, seeing the bag as we're talking. I think, so with the sand beach bag, that's yes, perfect.
Oh, here we go. Now
see, John, but this is
much easier to see that way.
By our fifth guest, John, this is like we're gonna have this nailed down. So people will be interested.
That's great.
They're gonna hear the conversation. But Charleen, you'll always be our second. So
wow, look at that one with the design on it.
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second, Charleen. As me and John look like, so already the first one. If I was just at a place I'd buy, I'd get this blue one. I like that blue. That like, yeah.
The one on the bottom right with the design. Bucks. I like that one.
Oh, you like that one, John? Yeah. The blue pocket red tie. That's a little like you're getting your curds in way. I got the brown red. Yeah, that's
It almost the brown bags make it kind of look like tweed or twine.
Yes.
Yeah, like raffia or tweed or
Yeah. So you wouldn't even. I mean, people might not even know what this bag is made out of unless you just told them.
Right.
So this is a great way to save the planet, everybody. That makes it a win-win-win-win. That's 4 wins.
Yeah. I started using the fabric and yarn that I have extra from projects that I've done with like normal crafting supplies. So also not getting rid of all of my scrap yarn or my scrap fabric to kind of make them more fun, but still not purchasing anything to make them using something that I might throw away. Keep doing that.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you about that. You know, me being, I'm not on Etsy yet with my cutting boards because I tried to sign up for an account and it was too exhausting. There's too many questions, too many.
There's a lot of questions.
It was almost, it made me feel like I was filling out like taking an SAT.
SAT.
Dude, nice. But these, look at those small ones, John. You could like put your little recorder, have some of your little the coasters you put out before shows. You could carry your stuff in.
Yeah.
Right. So I have so many questions. So one, you could rinse these out because so if you do have sand and stuff in them, it's plastic.
Yep.
So can I just run this underneath the sink?
Yep.
What?
Oh yeah, that's if it's plastic, you can run under. I mean, you might. Let me ask you this: what if you leave it in a hot car during the summer? Will it melt the bag?
No, I mean your grocery bags don't melt in the car either, so they're kind of just around.
Also, if there's anyone watching us, because John, you know, we have a lot of people incarcerated that are in prison that are watching us. Instead of making an escape rope out of the bath towel or the linens, now you know you can make an escape. Just start asking your loved ones to bring in plastic bags of things.
Okay, so first off, I have so many questions. So you've sold 2, right? I just saw in the thing.
Yeah.
So you sold 2. How long have you been doing this?
So I had my Etsy page up like 4 days before my sister saw your post.
Okay.
And she immediately sent me a message and said, "Hey, John Heffron's doing this. You should put your Etsy page on there." And I went, "Okay." And then, a half hour later, you commented on it. So.
So what does your sister know? So how did it feel when you sold your first bag?
It was pretty exciting. I have sold them at craft shows before, but it just feels different to put something on a website and have somebody just go, "Hey, I want that." They don't know you, they don't see you or talk to you.
Yeah, and I think I was telling John this, and again, we'll just, everything ends up being about me, but something just doing the cutting boards. I was talking to either John or my buddy Joel that there's something awesome about how, I just have a block of wood and I'm holding it and I go, "You want this block of wood? Give me $75. Give me 75. And then here's your block of wood." And it's a simple transaction. I'm not trying to sell my act. I'm not trying to sell my personality. I'm not trying to sell jokes. It's literally, Here's a piece of wood. Give me your money. And we're done. So to write copy about selling a piece of wood, easier than anything I've ever tried to write. Like, every week you try to promote the comedy club you're at, and like, what funny video, and just, boy, all day long, you're like that. So when without trying to sound like an ass, I do really well at corporate events. So when I get paid to do an hour worth of corporate show, when I sell my cutting boards with my buddy Andy Irvine, who actually makes all the boards, I keep saying it's me, but Andy Irvine is the guy who actually physically is there doing most of the stuff. I don't even think I make any money yet. I think I'm at a loss, but let's say $10. Okay, let's just say $10. I package them, I put stamps on them, I put ribbon. There's something so fulfilling every time I go to the UPS store and hand the guy 5 boxes. Yeah. I've maybe made $25 with that whole transaction. That when I leave a show, making a little bit more than that, it's weird. I don't go, yeah, I did it. Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
So go ahead, John. Sorry.
Oh, I agree. It's like, just feels good to be able to get paid for something that you made yourself with your own hands, is what you're kind of saying, John.
Yeah. Is it because we do what we do with comedy, where obviously there's a service and people get something from it, but you're kind of delivering air?
It's just words. It's a tactile thing. It's tactile. Peggy Adams, one of our listeners here, followers, she said, my neighbor makes bags into mats for the homeless. It's actually really interesting how to make stuff from plastic bags. What else do you make? I mean, you can crochet a lot of stuff, right?
I can, and I have. My sister was just telling me yesterday that I have to make another cat couch. If you ever Google crocheted cat couches.
No,
haven't. Yeah, you're going to tell my algorithm. Google.
My niece is obsessed with her cat, so that's what I made her for Christmas. But now my sister's 2-year-old thinks that he needs one just for himself. So I made that. I have crocheted play food for my nephews last Christmas, and obviously I've made blankets and coasters.
Yeah. Could you be like, if someone wanted to hire you to make something specific?
John wants a thong. He's gonna ask for a thong.
I want a thong.
He wants a T-back. He wants T-back underwear. He was talking about this before the show. And,
John, I just turned 50. Adult diapers would be nice.
Nice. Yeah.
And maybe a hat. I want a hat because there's a cat in here somewhere. But you're saying there's a thing for cats? They love this
a cat couch. Yeah, my niece has a couch for her cat that I made for her.
I don't even know. I wish I had a way to look at the picture. That I don't even know what a cat couch.
Yeah, I have no idea what this looks like. Yeah, we should. It's interesting though. Yeah,
I'll send you a picture later.
Yeah. So
let's on my phone right now, so I can't do it.
Let's get to the actual promo code. What is the promo code?
And can we show the Etsy page again, please?
Yeah.
Just so we can see, because that way it gets people they see it, they're exciting, they visually see it, they hear us talking about it.
Yeah.
And then
the promo code is Heffron Reep, like you guys did for Jeremy London's last week. I will make sure after this that it is live and working, because we know how Etsy is, and sometimes it says things that aren't and then it'll say you didn't click here and it didn't go through. So, I will make sure that it is working. I have it set up for 10% off.
Boom.
So Heffron and Reep, 10% off.
I really think this is a great gift for summertime. If you have someone, I mean, Mother's Day's coming up.
Although my friend told me that you can carry 4 wine bottles perfectly in one of these bags. So there's that.
Okay. Also, you know what? If you have a mom, I don't know if moms of this era, my mom did, but they look like awesome bingo dapper holders, because you're not going to, if the ink kind of gets on the bag,
you can be able to wash bingo fabric that I
wash off. Also, I'm looking at these. I'm seeing, I would love one of those, maybe a little less Curds and Whey-ish, but as a trash bag that is in my Jeep that hangs like behind the seat.
Yep.
Would look super cool. Where I can throw some cans. You know, maybe I like to drive down the road with an open beer. Maybe I know you're not supposed to. Maybe I have a can. I pull the pull tab.
It's a private road. He's got his own private road.
And I smash it on my forehead, and I want to throw it so it's not. You know, I'm not kicking it underneath the seat. Maybe I need a little bag.
I can even see this being a good, like a bathroom corral type thing where you put makeup and whatever you would have on your counter in your bathroom to throw stuff in, you know, because it's probably collapsible. You could fold it and shape it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Ooh, I got one.
Okay.
Beer koozies.
Yeah. Yep.
I bet you could make a really cool beer koozie.
I could definitely make a beer koozie. It's really just a smaller version of what I make anyway.
Yeah, right.
Do you let me ask you this. If somebody was to make an order or sell a bag, Charleen, would you be able to know why we were talking? Would you get an alert on your phone?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
so
come up on
John, have you ever watched those guys who sell knives or baseball cards?
Yeah,
or coins?
They're very excited. Yes.
Okay, so let's try to do this with one bag. Let's just pick a bag. Which one? I want to go with the bag that I like, the blue gray. I don't know what it's. I don't take off the Heffron Reep promo code, but what's that one called? That
one right there.
I don't remember.
Oh, brown flower.
Okay.
The brown flower.
Okay. Let me try to pick music, John. We got. Let's just try to. So, Charleen, you're gonna be able to see if we sell one.
Yes.
You're gonna be able to see in real time, almost, right?
Yeah.
It might be a minute because people gotta sign up. I buy stuff on Etsy all the time, so we'll pick whatever one, Alan. But you can put it back to the main page. So let's just, John. We'll do this. It might not be super direct because people got to put in credit cards, but let's just hold on.
All right.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you start, and I'll jump in.
I need to see the beginning of the website. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry, buddy. Just go back up just so I can. Okay, Hooked by Charleen.
Hooked by Charleen.
Hooked. Okay. Hooked by Charleen. Okay, so hold on. Let's just pretend. So you're sitting at home. You're flipping through the channels. There's an old Friends episode. It's the weird one where Chandler says something weird and Phoebe says something kind of dumb. And then Joey says, like, what? So it's that episode. And then you flip, and then there's some new stuff. And then there's a bathtub with door on it. And then you stop at the Heffron Reep late night show. We got to figure out a name for that, John. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. People, you will not believe what we have for you right now. This is unbelievable. Now, we just came across something. Now, if you watch the Heffron Reep show, you don't see this all the time. You know, when we bring up something like this, it's going to go fast. This week, it's Hooked by Charleen.
Hooked by Charleen.
It's Hooked by Charleen. Now, some of you people like, I got a handbag, and you wear those handbags, and they're just, you don't even know if you got a real one because there's a lot of handbags that are cheats out there, John Reep. You know they're cheats. They're knockoffs.
A lot of knockoff, fake plastic handbags. This is certified 100% plastic, reusable, recycled. We just had Earth Day. Hello, do you love your planet? You gotta love your planet. You're gonna get hooked on by Charleen with these bags, baby.
Something about these bags. You walk into a party. Maybe your kid has a soccer game. You don't want to be the mom or dad or whatever pronoun you go by. You don't want to be one there just sitting there with a handbag that nobody talks about. You want to be the person we go, excuse me, your kid played a good game, but one quick question. Where'd you get that bag?
Where'd you get I'll tell you where you got the bag. Hooked by Charleen on Etsy. And if you buy one right now, use the promo code Heffron and Reep and save yourself 10% off any product by Hooked by Charleen right now at Etsy.com. Go ahead.
That's right. Now listen, these bags, you're going to see some bags that are, these bags are 10 gem mint. That's 10 gem mint. We appraise these bags. They're at 10 gem mint appraisal. They're not 6.5. You're going to go online. You're going to go to a big box store, and you're going to think it's easier for me just to buy from here, from there, comes from we don't even know. For all these people who want to get all your money to send rockets up in space, what's important to you? What's important? Is important that your neighbor is making money so they can feed their kids, or do you want to give it to these bald head billionaires sending rockets up in the shape, controlling your political views? You want these rich people controlling your political views? They keep buying from those big stores. Don't even go to Hooked by Charleen.
Right, don't be sending your money off to shipping containers out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Send it right here in America. Made here in America by a gosh darn good American. Her name's Charleen, just like every other country song. Charleen, Charleen, oh Charleen. Tell me about these bags. Yeah, they're $35. But if you use the promo code Heffron Reep right now, we're gonna knock off 10%.
That's unbelievable, John. Now listen, I just got a call from our supervisor. He says we shouldn't be doing what we're doing.
Oh no!
I got a call right now. He's right now saying you guys listen. We're not going to stop giving these deals. We're not going to stop. You can fire us after the show.
All right. Do we sell anything, Charleen?
Not yet.
Dang it!
I'm exhausted.
I'm sure it's coming though.
Listen,
I'm gonna get.
Here's what's happening, Charleen. Our audience usually only has maybe 1 or 2 devices at their leisure, so one of them is being used to watch us now. Obviously. But when this is over, you're gonna see the money just come rolling, raining down on your Etsy page. So, Charleen, what part of the country are you in without giving us your actual address?
Oh, I'm in Novi right now.
Novi. That would be Novi,
Michigan.
Which is Novi, Michigan.
Oh, it's in Michigan, the state of Michigan. Okay, you could have been anywhere in the country. You could have said any state, but you went with Novi.
Yeah, Novi,
Michigan, which is also train stop number 7 back in the day.
Oh,
what's V? What's a Roman numeral V1? Is that 7 or is that 6?
6.
No.
V1
so train
is
stop
6.
number 6 if you were on a train going through Michigan. Novi also used to be part of the Kensington Valley Conference that had Heartland, Howell, South Lyon, Novi, Brighton in there. Also, Mr. Fritz was a huge math teacher there at the Novi High School. Also, the wrestling coach for the Novi Wildcats, which are green and white. Novi also home of 12 Oaks Mall.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
I feel like this would be a good wrestling mat. You could make like a yoga mat out of this stuff as well. All kinds of things that you could be doing, Charleen. But let's start with the bags. 10% off right now. Etsy.com/shop/HookedbyCharleen. Use promo code Heffron Reep. And what else do you do, Charleen, besides making bags? What's your job?
My job. I'm an administrative assistant for a technology company.
Oh, okay.
What type of field of technology?
Time and attendance. So time clocks and basically how people get paid. They clock in, clock out, all of the timekeeping and all of the benefits and everything. There
was nothing worse when I worked at a grocery store. We had the old, you take your card off the thing and you went chonk chonk, and then it would timestamp what time you got there. There's nothing worse than working 9 hours on a day or something when you're a teenager, and then you forgot to clock in, and then you would have to go to your manager and go, I forgot to punch in, because you would do it if you were late. If you're supposed to work at 7 and it was like 7:15, I would always just not punch in and then go, hey, I forgot I got here at 7, and nobody cared. I got paid $3.75 an hour. Like nobody's checking up on my 15 minutes, but it's a thing.
John, real quick, you were saying you don't like the term promo code or whatever. Missy Wittis, she said name of the segment could be entrepreneurs. Like instead of entrepreneurs.
Nice.
I kind of like it. Now it's time for the entrepreneurs. Everybody knows me. I slur and mumble. So
I like something with side hustle in it, side hustlers, because that's what this is. She has a real job. She makes money.
Sure.
But this is an extra, this is someone who's got drive and motivation to do more. She's got a good drive. She's a side hustler. I like side hustle. Can we use that word somehow, or is that
it's Gary
like Hustler magazine?
We'll have to figure it out because it's almost trendy to use side hustle, which then you're like just trying to be trendy. But I love this segment already. I know which one I would get. I have 700 because here's how we can all be if you're listening or you're watching. Right? Let's take it off Charleen for a second. I just want to motivate you. How cool would that be if we did this segment and we convince somebody to then be a Charleen and just start their thing? And then 6 months from now, they're like, oh my God, I started this thing. And that's all I do right now. Yeah. Right. Because I saw this exercise and we'll play. I don't have good music on my end. I used to have good music. I don't have it anymore. Right. Nobody can hear this. Can anybody hear that? No, I do that every week to John and him and yeah. So watch this. So we'll play a game. Charleen, do you have a piece of paper that you maybe mentally, you just say it. Never mind. You're sitting.
I like side hustle. Can we use that word somehow? Do you have a piece? Oh, John. Also, someone said like I should have. I was trying to sing her name, like Charleen. I was doing Jolene. Someone said I should have done John Deere Green because Billy Bob loves Charleen. Remember that song? So maybe you make a bag in John Deere Green.
Okay.
And then on the one side, it's a water tower that says Billy Bob loves Charleen. Yeah.
John, what about this? No, I'm spitballing, and then I'll ask
you. Real easy for you to do.
Okay, John. So you have I don't know what the name of your cruise is. That's happening in a year or so. But John, what about this?
Our cruise, John. You're on it.
Okay, so our cruise.
See amigos.
Okay, see amigos. So what about this? What if? Okay, just hear me out. Charleen makes the Sea Amigos, our cruise ship we're doing. It's 5 days on the sea. We'll talk about that. 7 days. We'll talk about that another day. What if somebody buys? Now, hold on. Everybody listen to me. If somebody buys Charleen's bag, they get a free cruise, but Charleen's bag is $3,500.
Right. Or how about this, John? What if Charleen designs the bags that come with the gift bag of when you book the cruise, you get like a cruise package. It's a bag of like t-shirt and all kinds of information. Maybe everything comes in a bag made by Charleen.
And that's cooler than like any VIP laminate you got because you can get those printed up at your local. Nobody's duplicating the brown with hearts, the small blue bag, the sunshine bag. Yeah. We got the brown rainbow bag. There's a two-tone bag. We got the blue pocket red tie bag.
Rainbow bag, sunshine bag.
I want you to go in one of those Targets. Go to one of those Targets. Go up to their manager and say, do you have the brown hearts bag? I'm sorry. Do you have the small blue bag? Do you have the sunshine bag? They're going to look at you. They're just going to stare with the deadness in their brain because they don't know what you're talking about. Heffron Reep is a promo code.
Reep promo code, everybody. Get on it right now. We're out of time, John Heffron.
I was going to do my entrepreneur exercise. Can I try? It might fail miserably.
Yeah, let's try it.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll write it down. I just want to try this because I want to do this every week and we're just going to create stuff. So, okay. So hold on. Okay, I'll do this fast. Charleen, give me 5 things you love. Not people, just things without overthinking it. Just 5 things you love. Keep it somewhat clean. We are a family show. So 5 things you love.
Okay. Hiking, kayaking, family, road trips, and pizza.
Okay, and pizza. Okay, John, I'm a horrible writer, but John, 5 real quick. 5 things you love.
5 things I love.
Random.
I love my mom.
Not people. Just okay. No, mom. Okay, mom.
No.
Mom. No, there's no editing. I'm sorry.
I love my Honda.
Honda. Okay.
I love my podcast.
Podcast. Next.
I love Hawaiian shirts.
Hawaiian shirts. Gosh, I can't even read this. Okay, one more.
I love baseball hats, trucker hats.
Baseball hats. Okay. Charleen, give me 5 things you come in contact with on a daily basis. 5 things you come in contact with. Just go. Don't overthink of it. Just 5 things.
People.
Okay.
Paper.
Paper.
Filing. Food.
Food. Okay.
Traffic.
Traffic. Okay, John, 5 things you come in contact with on a daily basis.
Coffee.
Okay.
Computers.
Okay.
That's same thing. Sheets, beds, hotels.
Beds. Hotels. Okay. So with my little thing, I'm able to do an XY axis, X one way. If I was to write these down, things you come in contact with things that you come on a daily basis, we could come up with just random ideas for anybody, right? Have you ever thought, Charleen, hiking food? See, that's one. You come in food, hiking. You love so hiking food. Maybe that's something you could do. Kayaking paper. Is there a thing? Is there a way that you can use paper for people who kayak? Road trips, people. Is there a way you can connect people who want to go on road trips with random people? That seems a bit killerish and stuff. I wouldn't highly recommend that. John, can you connect Honda with best hotels? Is there a way that right? These are just ideas of just right, and I can't read my handwriting because that's what I wrote, and I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get one new idea out of every one of these shows.
Right.
So I think we came up with kayak paper. Charleen is your next thing.
Or hiking food, which is a granola bar. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
She can put her own spin. Why would I not use the plastic bags for the hiking thing? And then if I have to go potty and I need a plastic, like there seems like there's a lot of, it's like almost like a bug out.
Oh yeah. What about a backpack? She can make a backpack somehow.
Yeah.
As well.
There we go.
On that one.
Yeah.
Sky Reese says trucker hats with hotel logos.
Charlene's like, I'm just trying to sell what I already have. Don't make me make more stuff.
That's what we do. We get
new ideas. I'm good with it.
So don't forget to go to that website of Charlene's. John, know what we'll have to do? And I'm gonna think this out loud. We're gonna have to maybe put all their links on our page, so it just so we're not doing this to people where they can just we'll say like their website, and then that way it's confusing.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, what about this too? Yes, and you've seen people that have these bags that hold the plastic bags.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if you just said, "I have a bag that holds plastic bags made out of plastic bags"?
I can do that.
Like, that in and of itself is kind of a funny, gimmicky
See
thing.
my Etsy page next week. I'll have it up there.
Like I know a guy that used to sell doors door to door.
Nice.
So that's just a fun thing to say. I didn't really know that guy, but you know what I'm saying.
We should promote podcasts on our podcast.
Honestly, we should.
Right.
I'm not joking.
All right. So, Charleen, thank you so much for being our second guest, but you're kind of our first.
Yeah. First non-comedian.
First non-comedian. You showed up. I like your background. I like the thing you have in back. You showed up dressed to impress. I like the simple of just the little basket above you. I think that's a little guy or something. I can't see. It looks like a little Star Wars figure, but I can't tell from here.
It has yarn in it.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, real quick, Scott Reese said he took your idea, John. He said I should make
things.
Oh, look at that. He said I should make trucker hats with hotel logos on them.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. So there you go. So go to her website, go to heffronreep.com. Me and John have a bunch of dates. I'm cray this month. I'm a lot of Michigan, a lot up north, a lot of Ann Arbor, a lot. Just go to heffronreep.com. All of our dates are on there. Want a cutting board? Go to thebestcuttingboards.com. You want some not CBD, but Alpha 8s, Alpha 9s, Alpha 10s. Reep's your guy. He's got a website. Go to heffronreep.com. I'm sure we'll get you to that. Right, John?
That's right. That's good.
Yeah, everything go. Just everyone go to Heffron Reep since your credit cards are out because you're buying bags made of bags. To spend a little money, right? We're all gonna die. Who's saving it for your kids? Your kids are kind of assholes. Why leave them an extra $100? Give it to us.
Yeah.
Right. That's it, John.
Thank you.
Well, for Charleen, for John Heffron, I am John Reep. You've been watching and listening to the Heffron and Reep Show. We'll see you next week.
Bye.